and they will know us by our love.
I know for me it's just great in the middle of the week to get together with people outside of the church and to discuss the things that we learned about in church, but also just hang out and have fun in a different setting.
Because when you're new in a church, which we were when they started, it takes a long time to get to know people. And by going to the groups, we got to meet people right off the bat and be in an intimate setting with them. And it kind of accelerated the process of knowing people.
Having a concrete Christian family up here to go to and be encouraged by once a week is amazing. So that's why I do it, because everyone's super accepting and we just love everybody.
There was a period of time, because of what I was going through in my life with my illness, I was not allowed to be in church for a period of time. And what I didn't realize before was how much I missed the fellowship of just spending time with fellow Christians, even just after church. And so through this group, I was able to come together and meet, as a group, enjoy studying God's Word once again, but also just being together with fellow believers and just enjoying their company.
When you hear the message just on Sunday, it's a good thing, but then when you reinforce it throughout the course of the week, it helps it really to sink in and become practical to us. So we really, really value that.
We were definitely able to absorb the sermon in a different way, discussing it as a group. And if we missed church, it encouraged us to go and find the sermon and actually listen to it and stay involved in that way. And I think it was really helpful for us.
And it also helped me to talk to people who are older than me, people that I respect and look up to now, because they're not the same age as me and they're in a different place in their faith. Everyone's in a different place. So to talk to different people who take it differently, not just think about it Sunday morning and go, oh, well, that's what that means, and just be okay with that, to look more into it is really cool, and to have a pastor there is really helpful too.
But that when you're with a group, even though some of the ages ranged, differently, which was great because you see different perspectives, when you have a commonality of wanting to know God better and wanting to be in a deeper relationship with Him, that joins you together. So even if you never met anybody before and they're Christian and they're sincere and they want to know more about God, it kind of puts barriers down.
It's really cool to just hang out with people and talk with them as it gets started, see what's going on, during the week and their lives. But then also there's such a valuable aspect of being able to hear different perspectives about the sermon. You see it one way on Sunday, but then through conversation with other friends from the church, you see it in a whole different light.
It was not awkward. The first night, I remember telling them how I was saved, and I was literally on the ground. I was so comfortable. I was like reenacting what happened, and it was just good because I felt so comfortable. All the people are just super smiley, super sweet. I didn't really know anyone in the church before, but it didn't matter. I just came in, and we were all like a big family right away.
They were very easy to get along with, very encouraging, very supportive. It was funny sometimes, once again, what I went through last year when I first entered the house of, Mr. Ramirez, they would at times clap for me, they would stand for me, they would come over, they would hug me.
We found some really great friends that we didn't ever anticipate meeting or getting to know, and I'm so glad that we did.
Awesome. Well, if there's someone that feels as though that a small group is not for them, I urge them to just give it a try. Go one time, and I'm sure that you'll be turned around in your response, because the small groups, they're wonderful. You're talking about God's Word, so it's a learning experience, and it is a very good atmosphere.
I would say try it. I would say give it a shot and see how it helps you during the week. It definitely is encouraging.
You'd be surprised how, although you may learn a great deal from messages from pastors, whether it be in church or on TV, what you can learn from fellow believers is very valuable also. I found that to be really rewarding, that through that group process, the sharing ideas, the sharing of personal experiences of what people have gone through made me realize how I was not in that boat alone. And it gave me a lot of encouragement And it helped, I think, for my faith to grow also, to see through that group process of what people go through and how they rely on God.
They will know us by